Okay, here we have the Stern Solenoid driver board, and it was blowing the fuse on the playfield. And I noticed that someone tried to repair the traces, and I think they may have been grounding out. And there was some corrosion under here that may have been grounding out, which I cleaned up. I did get some wire wrapping wire, which is circuit wire, to fix, to make some repairs. We'll see how that goes. And I also got my resistors for fixing the display board. So I'll work on that. Okay. Well, put the bodge wire in, and hopefully, well, I've got continuity between these points, and I'm pretty sure I got rid of the shorts. I guess we'll find out when I plug this board in, see if it blows the circuit or not. Okay, here we have a Stern solenoid driver board. It said undocumented failures, but I tested all the transistors and the capacitors and the resistors and the diodes, and they tested fine. So I'm replacing the capacitor, and looking at it's pretty clean. They had some Sharpie marks here. It looks like these were replaced. This has, I don't know if you can see the Sharpie marks. So this chip may be no good, but it looks like it's been replaced, so I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and put this capacitor in, solder that, and then pop it in the machine. Right now I have a Bally solenoid regulator board in, and it works kind of. When I do the solenoid test, this bumper fires twice, and before what didn't fire, and this one fired. So I'm not entirely sure if this board is good or bad. It was in this machine here, and I replaced it with the Altec. And I've got, I got this solenoid to solder back on, and this coin lock out the solenoid to solder back on. So yeah, I'm gonna solder this on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I pulled the Bally board out and put the Stern board I got from eBay in, and I had replaced the capacitor, and I had got this shield which I went ahead and put on, and I had already tested all the voltages, pulled all the display connectors off, pulled all these off just to be safe. All the voltages were really good. The high voltage was like 240 volts DC, and I turned it down to 185. There's a little pot right there where you can turn it down, and they recommend that you turn it down so you send less voltage to the displays. They'll be a little dimmer, but no big deal. And so powered it up, ran all the solenoid tests, and everything tested fine. But this drop target now is stuck. And so, and all the switches work, and I got the, so everything tested out great. I still have no sound, and I ended up replacing this connector, and that's what got me to the point where I could coin up or start a game, and all the various flippers worked. So this video is just to recap or to finish off the repair installation of this Stern board. So this is an actual Stern board, and everything turned out just fine on it. All the voltages are good. So far so good. I'm not going to power it up yet, just because I know I need to work on this drop target bank, and I'm going to take all these plots. So I'm going to do all that basically at the same time.